I just saw a church billboard that said, Noah's family rejoiced that he followed God's instruction manual. Isn't that awesome? If you want to know what God's instruction manual is, all you got to do is read the Psalms. Okay? It's going to be in the Psalms more than it's going to be in any other part of the Bible, because a lot of other parts of the Bible are open to interpretation, but I don't think that it's really hard to decipher the Psalms. It's pretty easy, unless you're just stupid. But a lot of people are pretty stupid. Let's be real. We're very, very blessed to have discernment. We're very blessed to have wisdom. We're very blessed to want to know why. And it's very important that if you're a smarter person, you thank the Creator for that. If you're talented, you thank the Creator for that. Because we wouldn't be here. I was thinking about this when I woke up. About Nietzsche. He said God is dead. He's referring to the majority of human beings on planet Earth. It's like they worship a dead God. What's the point in believing in God if He doesn't do anything for you? If He created us, if He created the world, if He gave us breath, why wouldn't He do a lot else? Why wouldn't He do more than that? It's just so crazy that people only trust Him with so much. People like my parents, and a lot of people that you meet in church. It's like they say they believe in God, but do they really? You can say that God exists. You can say that there was a divine power that created all this. But does that mean that you actually believe in Him? Do you believe in what He can do? Because if He created the world, He created us. Why wouldn't you trust Him to do more? It just boggles my mind. So for people that say shit like, oh well, I think that God gave us technology, or I think that God gave us you know what. They just say that because they don't want to work a little harder at doing positive things for themselves. I have to be patient and tolerant of these people, but it is very difficult, y'all. Because anybody that does additional research is a better person than somebody that doesn't. I'm sorry, but that's just the truth, okay? Anybody that cares enough about themselves and about society to say, are you sure about that medical journal? Are you sure about that Psychology Today? Are you sure about that? Let's do some more research. Let's ask some more questions. Let's pay attention a little bit more. People that pay attention are better than people that don't. Okay? You can say that's a judgment. That's a judgment on action, okay? I know that sheep are sheep. They can't help it. The deaf, dumb, and blind. They're not going to hear. They're not going to read. They're not going to see. They're not going to understand. But what's frustrating is having to talk to them and interact with them and be in the same space with them and be around them when they go on these fucking ignorant, arrogant tangents. You know, I'm not going to hold against you that you're incompetent, okay? That's not your fault that you're incompetent. But to be arrogant about your ignorance is just so exasperating. In fact, it's motherfucking infuriating. Because when people that just do whatever they're told are laughing at those of us that don't, because we care about the eventual outcome, we care about the bigger picture, we care about the long-term effects of all these decisions that we're making now. Think about this, folks. The decisions that we're making are going to affect the next generation. They're going to affect the youth. One of the reasons why I was so determined to let go of my beloved cannabis plant, my former favorite thing in the world, my beloved habit, my beloved connector to the world. It's like that's how I connected to people. It's how I connected to the world around me. Okay? I thought about these kids, man. These kids that are growing up and they just see such piss poor examples of how to live and how to process everything and how to function, and you know, it's like I wish that more people thought of themselves as an example. You know, like, am I a good example of what people should do, or am I just a totally selfish shitbag that doesn't think about anybody but myself? And I'm not even really thinking about myself, because all I'm thinking about is right now. I'm not thinking about the long term. I'm not thinking about like what could eventually happen because of these decisions I'm making now. Now, I'm not saying I haven't fucked up and made a bunch of mistakes and drank and done a lot of drugs and all that shit. I know. You don't have to tell me. I know. I saw myself do all that. Except when I was blacked out. But I'm just saying, it's just so frustrating living in this fucking world.